Hey, what's going on, fam? Welcome to the FOMO channel. I am Mr. FOMO himself. Today we're going to be talking about Safuu. It is one of the projects that I've been in for one of the longest times. I started off by doing an initial investment. I think at the time it was like $100, and still I get laughed at by people. I remember at the time when I started this project, I did get laughed at by some people who were like, "Oh, you're worried about losing $100," and I was like, "Well." To me, actually, $100 is a lot of money at the time, and still is. It always will be, but you never go away from who you are and what your roots are, and you always look at money as money, and, you try to look after what you have. Now, I've been in this for a while, and things have changed. Things have moved along quite fast. For the first time ever, what I did was I averaged down when the price went down. I bought some more, and then eventually I spent like $300 on this actual project, which is the amount I put in. Now, just before I dive totally into this, guys, and go more in depth, if you're new to my channel, please spend the time just to smash the sub button. We're in a goal at the moment for 2022, and with your help, hopefully we'll get there. Keep smashing the button, guys. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. And please don't forget, you can do the notification button, join my Telegram group, and follow me on Twitter as well. Information just comes out a little bit faster in other channels as well before it comes out here. If you want some time-sensitive information to come to you a little bit faster, join the Telegram group because it helps everyone and we grow together in that group. I'm all about positivity, guys. I know I don't mind the negative comments, but let's be constructive about the way we speak about things. It always helps out as well. Now, that being said, guys, let's jump quickly back into it. So yeah, so if you don't know what Safuu is, it's the highest paying. Well, there's a lot of them now. Yeah, so it pays I don't want to go auto staking, auto compounding. Go straight to your wallet. There's a lot of them now, with a lot of these forks coming out. Most have forked Safuu themselves, which is a bit of a shame, really, but that's the way this game works, right? I mean, we can't hold anyone responsible. It is the wild, wild west out there, with each people doing what they want to do, right? So Safuu themselves is 383,025.8%, and it's 15 minutes, 96 times daily, straight into your wallet. You can go to the chart over here. I'm just going to pull that up in a little bit. Let's go to the chart, and then you can see that they've got a white paper. They've been audited. There was that big issue with Certec a while ago, but that's been solved now, and they're moving back in the right direction. You can buy Safuu online. There's no issue there at all. Now, $1,000 will get you 3.8 million if you hold it. If the price stays the same, everything is the same from day one. That's basically how it works. Yeah, Safuu is the native token, which interest rebate rewards are paid. Every token holder automatically receives 0.02355% interest every 15 minutes, as I just mentioned. Auto compounding. They have the insurance fund as well. They have the treasury, and they have the fire pit, where 2.5% of all Safuu traded are burnt in the fire pit. The more that is traded, the more that gets burned in the fire pit, which of course increases in the price being more stable and going up as well. You can join them on Discord. They are very good. I mean, I'm part of the group over there as well. I'm always watching what's happening. This brand has been around. They've done really well, actually, to be honest. Gone through a lot of FUD themselves. Brian has he's always been willing to address those FUDs, and he's always willing to do the right thing. Look, no matter what, you've got to give props to the guy. Brian's he has his own channel as well. His Instagram has grown. I mean, his Twitter has grown to a magnificent 5,900. Come on, guys, hit my Twitter up as well. I want to get to 5,900. It's grown quite a lot, and of course he's got his own YouTube channel, which has grown quite a lot as well. Now, jumping into that, let's just quickly check out the Safuu price. It's at $202, which is one of the highest I've seen for a long time. Yeah, Safuu price is always going up and down. People are selling, where they can, but I have not. Let's just open up the depth and see where we're at. So the Safuu price is kind of quite high at the moment. I mean, my word of advice is do not jump in right now, because the price is just too high for you to jump in. Wait for it to be below 150, and that's usually a good time. That's a good price to jump in. That's what I've done all the time. I've averaged down for the first time ever. I've never averaged down before, guys. Please do consider this, guys. None of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I can't give you that advice. I don't know how these things work from A to Z. I'm just an everyday guy investing his money into the same like you guys probably are doing yourself. So I am also learning as we go as well. So your market cap's 151 million, and the circulating supply is 751,000, and it's got 893,108.08 total supply. It's got 100% back liquidity, which is always quite good to see. Then I just want to go into my account a little bit now. So you can see my $300 investment has gone up to $639.91. I've got 3.1 Safuu, which is fantastic. So I always had a goal that I was going to get to 10 Safuu, then 100 Safuu, and then 1,000 Safuu. I've always had that goal within the 1 year period, and I'm so glad that I'm 3/10 of the way towards my first milestone, yeah? And hitting the milestone, I'm going to be pretty happy. I've invested $300 into it, and yeah, I've doubled my money already, so I definitely cannot complain, yeah? Just remember, guys, there's a buy and sell tax on this as well, so whatever profits you're making, you've got to minus off the sell tax as well to make your actual ROI itself. The daily 5-day ROI is 11.96, which is really, really high, yeah? Super, super high. I mean, I do like this project a lot. I've always been a fan of this project. Sphere at the moment, and I got into Web3 recently, and just jumped into Web3 project, and then today I jumped into Pegma as well. So yeah, so I'm into like a couple of these that are really good. Then you've got Libro, Titano as well. You've seen quite a few of these fall over, Overpowered, Ragnarok. There's what I've noticed about all of these, what I want to get across is if the person is not KYC, then there's no point. I mean, Brian's KYC'd himself, right? So he's on his YouTube channel. You've got his, I know, like you know who he is. So that's what makes this really good. So the projects that are KYC, like Sphere as well, and also like Web3 as well. That's why you feel comfortable jumping into those projects. You definitely do not feel comfortable jumping into projects where people aren't KYC'd, and then like Ragnarok, Ragnarok, and the other ones. There was Paladin. We don't know who's behind them. We don't know what they're really doing. They don't even give a shit about us, So you just have to take that into consideration when you're doing these kind of things. The thing I want to touch on today as well, guys. Someone said Brian's giving away Telsa. Now, actually, I don't know how true it is, because I haven't listened to all his podcasts. I listened to some of them, but not all of them. Yeah. But I know that Brian, the Safuu and Cupra, and the upcoming 2022 British. So the Safuu have got their own car in there, which is fantastic for them. I mean, great branding for them, right? But unfortunately for me, like I said before, I don't agree with it in one of my previous videos, because it's only brands to a certain demographic. Like, you need something that brands to the world, right? Because you want everyone investing, right? Or as many people as possible, And then there was like Safuu over here, he did, as much as I know about the React now, do I have any research on them? It's a fantastic thing to see the committee vote on Treasury investment in Safuu, which is always good. They're doing that. So that's the car again, they're talking about the car. All the photos look like car. I mean, this is like for me, I just want to put it out there. Brian's a fantastic guy and all. Like, you don't, if you're a professional, you're living in the professional world like we are. I'm just going to say straight, right? You don't need to say that. Yeah. You're letting your work do the talking anyway. You don't need to do all the photos look like clowns. I mean, Brian made a comment on my YouTube as well, because I posted about Yieldzilla, and he said, "Oh, I can't believe you posted about that." I can actually go to the video and pull it up, but I won't, because I can't be bothered with this kind of bullshit, Like, if you're a professional person and you're working in this environment, you don't need to say that. Yeah? There's a lot of childishness there. I mean, I'm sure Brian's proud. Look, we're all proud of you, Brian. We're all proud of this project, yeah? But there's certain things, if you're working in a professional environment, you don't need to say it. Your work's speaking for you, yeah? There's like, all the photos look like clowns. I'm definitely not one of the photos, but, like, I personally wouldn't have said that, yeah? So this is the whole thing about the Safuu. They're really... I don't agree. Again, I don't agree with it. They've just had 2,000 followers on Safuu Racing, which is great for them. And so I'm not sure about the giving away of the Telsa as well. So let me know if that's true or not. I don't know. You can put that down in the comments, I guess. But overall, guys, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at the moment. I've 2x definitely. But I'm going to let it ride, because I'm going to wait till the month is over, the month of April, and see where I'm at with all my investments. I am in quite a few of them, as you can see over here. If I pull this up, I don't mind sharing it. So baked beans, I initially started with 7, then I put in another 7 BNB, and then total for baked beans actually is, that's wrong. The total for baked beans that I put in, guys, is 10 BNB total. That's my total investment into then 7 into BCT tokens as well. Some I get wins, some I get losers. You can see it all over here, nothing to hide. A lot of reds, that's where the losses are. There's a lot of reds. Zilla, we're still there, but whatever, But you can see I put $300 in, yeah, and the Web3 project, I put $1,000 in, and then you can see all these other ones as well, paid or non-paid, I put in. I'm happy to share that as well with everyone, that I'm happy to show how transparent I actually am. And then The other one was Pragma, right? Is it Pragma Money? Yeah, Pragma. So we can add that to the project as well, right? Pragma Money. Show me your money. I'm actually in this one here for 1,500 USD. Yeah, so I'm into quite a lot of them. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't. With Vineyard, I actually am out already. I already made money from it. I'm still in it, but I'm out. The one that's doing really well for me is baked beans. I always at the start I started withdrawing 1.5 every week, and I follow the 6 in 1 all the time. If you're not in baked beans, not financial advice, but you should definitely be getting into it because it is making bank. Yeah, it seriously is. Out of all of them out there, Safuu. So my number one, I'm just naming down is Baked Beans, Sphere, Web3, Safuu, and then I've just gone into another one recently, but I'm not sure where it's at. So those are top 4 at the moment anyway. Don't have a top 5 yet. Libro and all the other ones, I have not withdrawn from any of them, so I can't even speak about that right at the moment. Anyway, guys, I hope this was an informative video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Please take the time to smash the sub button, guys, on a massive goal. Please don't get me wrong. I love Brian. I love those things. But I think, sometimes you need to, the way you respond to things must be in a different kind of manner. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah. Maybe he's just really happy that he's been able to go to that far and show everyone that, hey, I've got a really good product. Who knows? Regardless, that's all from me today, guys. Please smash that button. And I hope, let's stay positive around here, guys. And yeah, hope everyone has a fantastic weekend ahead. Peace.